the pattern pieces look deceptively the same, but what you need to understand is that when it comes time to sewing, this piece is going to show which one it is. This is a single diamond, this is a double diamond. This is the back, this is the front. Okay, I can tell that because this has a much smaller neckline, that will go to the back. This have a much larger neckline, that will be the front. This is where the sleeve will connect. And so now we can take the pins out and just fold these and set them aside until we get the rest of the pattern pieces cut out. I will show you. This is the front and this is the back. If you want to, you can add little tags onto your material so that you remember which is which. We'll set those aside. Once you've folded your material absolutely in half with the good sides inside so that the good side is the one that's on the inside of your fold, now we've got our three remaining pieces to be cut. So we're going to follow the directions. When it says grain of fabric, grain of fabric, grain of fabric, that means that we have to line that grain of fabric line up with the selvage edge. The two smaller pieces, this one is your pocket. It's got a grain line, but it's also got instructions to say center front, place on fold. So we're going to place it on the fold. And we're going to make sure that when the material is flat, it's exactly on the fold. We also want to make sure that our cut lines don't go into the pocket and that our material is double layered at the edges. So I'm going to move it up slightly and put my weight on it. Now that's not going to move. Now I can trace that. This hood is the same. We're going to make sure that our weights secure the pattern. Sleeve. It also has a grain line that we need to follow. What we're going to do, because we don't have to put this on the fold, we do have our material, our two selvage edges lined up together. This is where we're going to measure from. We're going to measure from here to here, this measurement, and I'm going to put a weight on there to secure it. I'm also making sure that I have exactly 2 layers of material and no cut lines where I'm going to put this pattern. So I'm going to put my measuring tape right on the line, the grain of fabric line, and I'm going to pull it to the edge. Now this is at 26. So this measurement up here also has to be 26. It is. So that means that this line is absolutely parallel with this line, with this edge, which is what we have to have. So now that I'm confident that that pattern piece is straight, I can add another weight and I can trace all 3 pieces. Once you've traced all 3 pieces, you can take the weights off and you can move the pattern pieces. If you want, you can do the same thing you did for the front and the back. You could write 8 or pocket. Then you're going to pin your piece all the way around so that you know that your material is stable and you're able to cut the pattern piece out with confidence that the material is not going to shift as you cut. Again, make sure that your pins don't cross the line or you've just given yourself twice as much work to do, because then as you cut, you have to move the pins.